try and sneak into the wildcard spot. Let's see. Count it down. Best of luck for both players in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Isn't it 1 a.m. for you, Adam Sop? Yes, it is 1 a.m. for me, but thankfully I work a little bit later tomorrow, so I can handle it. I'm good. Then again, I did say this a few streams ago on here, and by the end of the stream, I was a wreck, but it was worth it because we got some great games. Does the bot work now? Let me see. Let me see if the bot works. It does not. It works on Discord, but it doesn't work on here. Jasmine in the chat saying, go team. And both players getting a bit shrouded here currently, but both still with clean boards, solid play. Current lead is with Meme 126 to Huff 62 after about 25 lines or so. Do you have work in a few hours? I don't have work until 9. I'll be anticipating that I go to bed about... Well, I don't have to leave for work until 9. So I'll have likely about 7 hours of sleep, so I'll be fine. I will be good. As far as sleep goes, I've done a lot worse. Tetris for Meme and for Huff. As far as a head-to-head record goes with both these players in ELO matches only, Huff is 2-1 on Meme. The last time these two faced off against each other was in January CTM Masters, in which Meme won 3-0. For that, it was 2 losses back-to-back for Meme. In 2 back-to-back matches in CTM Lone Star, and then CTM Masters in July and September 2023, respectively. Yeah, I'm young. Exactly. Well, young enough, at least, in terms of handling it, but I'm sure it'll get tougher the older I get, you know. Like, if I'm here 5 years, still doing these, maybe I won't be able to take as late, but yeah, I could afford it. But I have generally been trying to sleep earlier. Kind of out of necessity as well as for my own sake rather than anything. 469, hey now for Meme. 369 for Huff. So double 69 scores on the 69 seed. So many hey nows you can't even keep count. I think I'm middle-aged in Tetris years. I mean, I've said it plenty of times. Everyone in this community is either 10, 20, or 40. There is no in-between. Like, you're either, like, literally a child, you're in your early 20s, or you're, like, 40. And I fit neatly into the early 20s category. I'm 21. 554 me and 472 for Huff. 470. Yeah, I mean, there are exceptions, of course, Blue Scooty's grandpa. And we value those exceptions. Jasmine passes on to Meme that it was not a Vitz that Meme completed there. I'm sure Meme is devastated at the news, and that has ruined her entire flow, knowing that that was not a Vitz. Arbaro's a rare 30. We're talking about, like, Arbaro as if they're a rare, like, Pokemon type. Oh my god, I've just acquired a rare 30-something. It's so rare. New collection of my Pokedex. 7:30 for me, I'm 6:46 for Huff. Hi, howdy, good luck. Hello, Triple J Dragon. A random question, when does afternoon become evening? I would say about 5:30. I start saying, like, because I work at a call center, I would start saying good evening to customers at about 5:30. But it also depends on what time of the year it is. Like, I'm not going to say good evening at summer in 5:30. I'll still say good afternoon. Like, I would say if when the sun has gone mostly down, I'll call it good evening. It's not as it's not like a black and white answer or like a blanket answer that you can give. It depends on the time of year. Like around this time of year, I would say 5:30 is solid evening territory. 8:16 for Huff, 8:26 for me, and both players still stacking pretty clean as we go into level 23 here, and both on excellent pace. The 69s, like they just keep on piling up. Huff was on 69% Tetris rate there for a moment. But yeah, like winter, I would say 5 to 5:30 would be evening. If it's like December, maybe even like 4:30. Spring, I would say about 6-ish, 6:30. Summer, I would say 7:30 to 8 would be evening. And then autumn, same as spring. Huff's board getting a bit rough here. It's still working through it. Nice S-piece over to the left-hand side. 873 for Huff, 991 for Meme. Both players on level 26. Huff is digging this down quite well. Nice adjustment of that square. Still digging through, but it looks like Huff is in control of this board for now. Gets the bar dependency open. Gonna decide to slide in an L piece there. Nice couple of doubles here for Huff. Meme gets a max set there. A97 going into level 28 here. To level 29 will be arriving at about 9 lines for her. She gets a Tetris. And Cousin AVI with a tier 1 sub gifted to Jasmine. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, Cousin AVI. Much appreciated. Big supporter all around the Tetris community. We appreciate you so much. Meme goes into level 29 with a CO7. Huff with a 959, 247,000 points back. Huff doesn't get the T-piece all the way over, and is going to top out it. Simul top out for both players. 959, Meme CO8, and Meme does enough to take game number 1. Yeah, I'm kind of a one-trick pony. Both players are ready to go for game 2. Let's count them down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. 19 chooses Meme. I know, it's such a poet. Very similar openings from both players here. Still continuing to stack very similarly, even if there's a little bit of deviation. Oh no, double flip there for Huff. That hurts. It didn't affect his board too much, but that early is agonizing. But Huff is going to be okay here. And I know there was a debate about it somewhere. I can't remember if it was here or if it was on my channel or Wars or something, but I know there is some debate or disputing of what constitutes a transition. Because a lot of people, even on 19 starts, will still refer to line like 130 onwards as the 19 transition, even if it's a 19 start. My opinion on the matter is, if the level, like in terms of transitions, I would probably classify it as like, I wouldn't consider like going to level 20 necessarily. It's not really a transition because you're still in the same state of play. Like, if the speed, I would sort of just classify it as when a speed changes, but I don't know. I think It shouldn't be too controversial, but I know there's a lot of people who feel passionately about that, so I'm not going to... Yeah. Huff 230, meme 191, unrelated, but I think I remember time watching C2WC something. One competitor chose the seed themselves. Is that ever allowed? Usually not. I haven't seen it in traditional competition, at least, where they can choose their own seeds. But I will say it does make for an interesting like concept where like you can choose your own, like you can train a seed and choose it. But they can generate their own seeds as well. But yeah, I think what Dragon was meaning is like they choose the seed they want to go with. I think. I don't know. The player's going to continue to score some Tetrises here. $384 for Huff, $313 for Meme. And these are... Well, this is Meme's 5th game of 7. Or 6th game match of 7, excuse me. This is Huff's final match of his main season. Again, still has an outside shot of making it into the playoffs through the wildcard spot, which typically goes to the 4th placed competitor in a division. Currently occupies that 4th place position, but Sodium is only 2 points behind with a match in hand, so you would anticipate that this is must win for Huff. And as Kingsman points out correctly there, Huff needs to win, and not only that, is going to be dependent on some other folks. Cole and Sodium still have to play each other. So I'm sure Huff will be holding out for what happens there. 424 for Meme, 545 for Huff. Huff is having a great game here. Is currently ahead by just under 5 Tetrises over Meme, as both players are approaching level 20. Tetris for Meme. Of course, when they go to level 20, speeds will remain the same. It is a 19 start, and these speeds will remain as they are until level 29. Level 20 now, 600k for Huff, 504 for Meme. The main difference going into level 20 is the amount of points you get per line clear and per Tetris will increase every 10 lines as we go through the levels. Level 21 now. 653 for Huff, 556 for Meme. Both players continuing to score prolific Tetrises. Tetris for Huff, Tetris for Meme. Huff's J pieces seem to disappear sometimes. That's probably a capture thing, I would imagine. Also, hi, Elp. Find the seed with the most long bars. That would be... Yeah, that would be an interesting one. Yeah, they get, like... The J pieces are on a big stream. I can't blame Huff's J pieces. Like, there's 56 people watching this stream. Like, I would hide as well if I was a J piece, you know? Like, you get camera shy. Or, well, not well, capture shy. 838 for Huff, 772 for Meme. Nice spin there of that J piece for Meme. We'll get a Tetris. Huff is Tetris ready again. We're on level 25 now. Huff still holding about a 3 Tetris lead. Exactly. And, like, you're performing in front of, like, so many, like, viewers and players alike, you know? And sometimes you make mistakes, and people are gonna comment on those mistakes. No, I'm talking about the J pieces, of course. Like, being a J piece, like, because you only have a certain amount of slots that you can fill into as a J piece. And still keep board accommodations, so... You gotta feel for the J pieces sometimes. All pieces, to be frank. Max out for Huff, A13. Meme 939, going through a drought. Will get the bar over for it. Tetris, level 28 now for both players. Huff is looking to get this well uncovered before 29 arrives, and it's gonna be a bit awkward. Huff needs to get burn after burn, and that's exactly what he's doing here. He's gonna get this down in time. Meme goes in at A52. Huff's board is quite high, needs a bar. Where's the bar for Huff? Goes in at A30, can't do anything. Tops out at A30, there was nothing Huff could do there. And Meme is going to take game 2. GG's. That was unlucky. I really thought Huff was gonna get that well open, but the pieces just not cooperating at the worst possible time. But yeah, no one's surviving that. Good effort. And Meme still rolling on. B60. Level 32. While Meme mullins this, we will generate the next seed. Huff, it is your level selection as well. Seed for game 3 is 7C, 5E74. Meme now on D72. Still going super strong. E18. Looking for that rollover. And Meme just giving a 29 masterclass here, showing exactly to everyone why she is ranked 3rd in the Premier poll at the moment. And gonna top out. Let's count down for game 3 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And back on 19 once again. And will be Huff who strikes first with the Tetris here. And then the Tetris for Meme. And so far, a perfect start for both players after their first 16 lines. Let's see how long we can keep this synchronized perfection going on. Well, I suppose there's your answer. Both players are going to take their first few burns. Tetris for Huff and Meme. Meme entering a bit of a drought here. Currently the lead is pretty much being swapped back and forth here. Currently it is Meme on 205, Huff on 200. Every burn just seeming to take one player closer, another player farther into the lead. And it switches which player that is. Once again, if you'd like to contribute to the prize pool for Division 1, you can follow the Matcherino link down there. We're currently sitting at $320 for our Division 1 prize pool. If you want the best players from this season to take home a large chunk of change for their efforts this season, you can contribute there. You will be the bestest friend of all the CTL gang forever and ever and ever and ever. I promise. And if you like what we do and want to keep up with everything in the world of CTL, you can also join the Discord server by following that link there. Everything pretty much happens there, from announcements of new streams to streams of other divisions as well. So if you want to keep up with all the latest CTL action and news, you can join the Discord server there. And if you think that I'm a half cool person, I also have my own channel where I do restreams of pretty much everything, other CTL matches, CTM, TNP, you name it, I do it pretty much over on twitch.tv/AdamIrish experience. It's a cool time, fun time. I would vouch, personally. 336 for Huff, 423 for Meme. But, this has been my 4th season of, doing restreams regularly for the Classic Tetris League, and I gotta say, every season has its own different twists and turns, but it's always been a blast. I'm coming up on the 1-year anniversary of joining the community, and I just gotta say, thank you guys for not only just being so welcoming to me, but just providing a huge sort of platform for me to be able to do stuff like this. Like, this stuff is cool. I love doing this and will continue to do so for as long as I see fit, much to the dismay of literally everyone. Just kidding, hopefully. 492 for Huff, 556 for Meme. Both players still going strong here. We're about to enter level 20. And, oh, Huff misses the L-tuck there, so we'll have to spend some time burning and cleaning this board up. Should be able to do it in a few burns, and will do so in a few burns. Does give Meme a little bit more of a pace advantage here. Is 132,000 points ahead of Huff here. And this is a must-win match for Huff, and a must-win game as well. Cannot afford another slip-up against Meme here, otherwise it will all but certainly be curtains for his hopes of getting into the wildcard spots. Wouldn't mathematically be out of it, I think. But it would make the journey a whole lot more difficult. And then would be really dependent on others. More so than if he won here. Tetris for Meme and for Huff. 697 Huff, 827 for Meme. Couple nice touches there for Meme. Both players stacking very cleanly. Very efficiently, too. Both players now Tetris ready again. Tetris for Meme and Tetris for Huff. Meme goes to level 26, 984, and gets a max 726, A17. Again for Meme. Huff still 180,000 points down, but not gonna give up that easy, of course. Knows it's must win. Tetris for Meme. A84 to 903. Meme misses the T-spin, and that other T isn't really gonna burn, so we'll have to go up here and try to clean up this board. That could give Huff an opportunity to eat into that lead a bit, and we'll get a Tetris. And Meme is really looking to get this dug out before 29 transition. Doesn't want the what happened to Huff last game to happen to her. And she will get it done in time. B14 into 29. Oh, but double flip there for Huff with that bar, and that's going to be really an inconvenience for him here. A48 into 29. Looking for any sort of flat burn. Will get a T-piece. Gets the square over, but not going to be able to do anything else. And Huff is going to be done here at A49, which means Meme B63 is going to take game number 3, and that is going to be a clean sweep for Meme. GG's. Very well played. Gonna let her mullin this out, of course. Hey Adam, can you have like 10 minutes? That's fine. That's... Take all the time you need. Appreciate it, El. I try my best. That's all I can do. And Meme gonna get a D67 to end things off. An incredible 3 games there for Meme. And will take a win there. GG's to both players. Both players put up some great games, but Meme just proving to be unstoppable this time.
That is for Cobra 168. Which one is the current one? This one. Yeah, fix the Maturino. Cobra right now at 117, Knight at 186, gets it at 209, so we got a simul Tetris, still a lead from Knight at 231, Cobra at 216, so still a close game. Okay, that should take care of things regarding the Paradise Pool, hopefully. There we go, we got the right amount now showing. Cobra right now at 216, Knight at 234. So these players are neck and neck again. 239 for Cobra. Knight running into some trouble, needing to clean up. So Cobra will be able to pull ahead. He's now in the lead at 262. Knight at 238 with a pretty messy board. Needs the right pieces. Lots of numbers to fix this, looks like. Cobra right now at 265. Knight at 243 in a drought. So that's going to slow her down a bit here. She's doing a pretty good job cleaning up, so she should be able to get back to his current position soon. Just needs the right pieces, and she's getting those. She's Tetris ready for column 7 Tetris. Tetris for Cobra 310, almost under 3 Tetris' lead here right now. Knight had to undo the Tetris ready board. She's trying to get back in current position. She's ready again, and there's the Tetris. Tetris for Knight at 275, Cobra 312, ready by pretty much Tetris and a half. Nice T-spin there from Knight. Knight at 275. Cobra maintains the lead at 236. Cobra gets an Earth at 359. Board looking a bit spicy for Knight. She is burning again, trying to get back into current position. Oh, this is looking pretty messy. She's cleaning up still. Knight at 359, 284. Sorry, Cobra at 359. Knight is getting a Tetris. Knight right now at 310, Cobra at 361. So Knight is falling behind by about 3 Tetrises. She's trying to reduce the gap here. Hello Tyler, hello Ryan. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty hard for me to stream while I was out of the country. It's not because I was in a very comfortable setup, to be honest, for me to stream in the daytime. And well, hopefully we are fully back. I'm having some things to take care of still, but yeah, things are looking up. I'm currently planning to attend the France event, France regional in Paris again, and this year. So I've been a bit busy with that. We got a Tetris from Knight. Knight at 2.5 Tetrises behind. We are approaching transition. Knight is pretty ahead in lines, as she had to burn quite a bit. We got a Tetris from Cobra at 484, Knight at 431, Tetris for Cobra, Cobra at 506, Knight at 433. So 3 Tetris lead from Cobra currently, and he's behind in lines on top of that, so it's gonna put in a very comfortable score and pace lead for the time being. We are approaching transition. Knight has 7 lines left to go, so she has 2 Tetrises available to score before transition. But there's a drought there, and the board for Cobra is not looking great. So Knight hanging on, had to block the well as the lumber comes, guts the lumbers at a very uncomfortable time, so she has to fix the board. Needs a lumber, getting lots of lumbers but couldn't score any Tetrises. Transition at 461. Cobra is digging down, about to transition the next 4 lines. He might have to burn to transition. He's currently at 537, Knight at 487. Cobra is almost clean, transition at 540 right now. Tetris for Knight, Knight at 514, Cobra at 542. Tetris for Knight, Knight at 540, Tetris for Cobra 566. So Knight has caught up score-wise. She is now pretty much tied, just 1,000 points separating the players right now. We have Tetris from Knight. She's trying to get ready again, has a J dependency, uses the Lombard, still not ready, so that's gonna slow her down. Cobra maintain the lead at 595. Knight is Tetris ready. Tetris for Cobra, Tetris for Knight, Knight at 599, Cobra at 522. Knight running into some trouble, but she fixed the tucks that she needed to do to get back into a clean board. Cobra at 650. Oh, Knight undershifts the S, so that's gonna give us some trouble in a bit. She's gonna focus on getting the Tetris first, looks like. She's gonna go for it and then clean up. 664 Knight, 706 for Cobra, so Cobra maintain the lead. Knight is cleaning up here. Cobra with a clean board. His Tetris ready. Tetris for Cobra. Cobra at 736. Knight at 671. So Cobra pulling ahead even further in the lead at 765 now. Tetris from row 4 from Knight. Knight at 702. So 2 Tetrises separating the players right now. Cobra is trying to get to Tetris readiness. He's ready now. Cobra at 768, Knight at 771. Tetris for Cobra, Cobra at 802, Knight at 718. Tetris for Cobra, Cobra at 832, Knight at 744. Cobra is Tetris ready, Tetris for Cobra, Knight block the well, is looking a bit rough. She managed to get the well open and gets Tetris, but now has to clean up again. Tetris for Cobra, Cobra at 895. Knight at 782. Tetris for Cobra, Cobra at 930, Knight at 790. Cobra is Tetris ready, Knight is still doing some cleanup. So falling behind quite a bit here, 140,000 points pretty much. 4 Tetrises deficit from Knight. Cobra Tetris ready, Knight reaching level 28. So it has 3 Tetris available, but she's unable to get into scoring position just yet. Only good for a triple with the current board. Goes for the triple, 811. Cobra about to max out, 978. Gets a Tetris, 1,013,000, maxing out. Knight is now reaching level 29, now needs to clean up, 825 the current score. Cobra at 1,014,000, so Cobra getting ready for transition into the kill screen. Transitions at 1,053,000. Oh, undershifts that J, but manages to clean up a little bit. Reaches the left side and keeps burning. Knight at 844 in level 30. Oh, Cobra lost control of the board and he's stopping out at 1,066,000, so this is still doable for Knight. She is 4 Tetrises and change behind. 1,067,000 the score to get for Knight. Knight at 903. So still underway. She's under 4 Tetrises for the win. Let's see if she manages to get there. 3.5. So she needs 1,067,000. She's ready for the Tetris. She's getting a Lombard. Misdrops the T though, so she has to clean up Get a nice Lombard to keep things tidy. She's gonna go for a triple. 982. Still just under 2 Tetrises to go. Goes for a safe burn. Goes for a triple. 68,000 to go. So Tetris and change will do it. Will she go for that last Tetris to guarantee the win? She's setting up. She's ready. She's getting the Lombard and she's almost there. She only needs 11,000 points, so a triple will do at this point. Double even. Almost there. And there she goes and takes game number 1. GG. Yeah, despite the strong deficit, Cobra unfortunately had, despite the strong lead, Cobra topped out, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And game has started. We had some interesting opener from Knight. So that's gonna put her in some burn. She's gonna play from row 2 most likely at this point. She's ready. Cobra gets the first Tetris. Knight starts burning. Knight right now at 2600 gets her first Tetris, 25,000. Cobra needs a Lombard on the left side. Add some weight on top of the right, so it's gonna take a bit. He gets the wall open just in time for the Lombard, gets a Tetris. He's in the lead at 48,000. Knight runs into some trouble at 26, gets a Tetris in column 9 to 50,000, takes the lead. Cobra at 48, Tetris for Cobra. Cobra at 71, Knight at 53. Cobra right now at 93, Knight at 56, so Cobra starting to be the lead. His Tetris ready. Dirty Tetris from Knight to 79, Tetris for Cobra 116. Cobra is ready, Knight is cleaning up, looks like. Might want to start building from the bottom. Tetris for Cobra. Knight is building, looks like Knight might set up for another dirty, or will... No, she's gonna burn back to the bottom, and she is going into scoring position again. Cobra's ready, get another Tetris to 185, so 100,000 points lead already for Cobra. Pretty strong game from Cobra with a high efficiency play. Knight, in the meantime, is waiting for a Lombard, gets a nice tuck on the T, getting a bit high, this to be very careful. Oof, pieces getting a bit messy for a bit, but she managed to get the wall open, and there's Tetris. 112 for Knight and 209 for Cobra. Cobra over 4 Tetrises in the lead. Tetris for Cobra. Cobra 233, Knight 112. Cobra is maintaining a pretty strong lead, almost 100,000, almost 120,000 at this point. Not sure what's the plan here for Cobra. He's running to some messy board. Knight is clean, but pretty high. This is getting dangerous with that hole in column 3. She gets the Tetris. She's trying to avoid filling the hole, but things are getting a bit nasty here. Getting the Tetris again. So Knight is recovering here. She's gonna go for a triple. She's now at 177. Cobra maintains the lead at 243, so the deficit reduced to less than 3 Tetrises. Cobra is only good for a triple, goes for it. Now needs to clean from the top, looks like, and L will help. He's gonna use the Lombard. Now needs to get the wall open, but still not. There he goes. He's ready. Row for Tetris from Knight. Tetris for Cobra. 277 for Cobra, 226 for Knight. So the game became a little bit more even. Cobra is still in the lead. Cobra getting ready. Tetris for Knight. Knight still going for those dirty Tetrises. 248 Tetris for Cobra. 299. Knight needing 2 Lombards, goes for the Lombard on the left side first. Needs a J, J not coming though, gets the J, gets the wall open, gets the Lombard, gets a dirty Tetris in column 8. 273 for Knight. Cobra maintain the lead at 345, so now 3 Tetris lead for Cobra. Knight trying to reduce the gap. Tetris for Knight, 297, Cobra 346, trying to get his well open. Tetris for Knight, Knight just over Tetris behind. So, but Cobra getting his Tetris to maintain the lead. 2 Tetris lead currently. Cobra at 370, Knight at 320. Tetris for Knight, Knight now at 346. Tetris for Cobra at 393. So still 2 Tetris separating the players. Tetris for Cobra. Cobra now at 416, Knight at 346. So Knight is taking a bit to get into current position. No going for any spins or anything that should be risky. She's getting the oh, she didn't go for the Tetris. She's gonna be filling the left side first. This is getting a bit dangerous. She's gonna get a Tetris to 372. She's still Tetris ready. Blocks the well, however, needs a J on the left. Uses the Z, uses the J finally. Needs an L now in column 3. Now creates a lower dependency in column 3. Blocks the well. This is going to get a bit spicy, but she managed to get the well open. 376 for Knight. Knight now getting the Tetris to 400 and 900. Cobra maintained the lead at 468, so pretty much a 3 Tetris lead from Cobra. Tetris for Knight, 424. Cobra trying to get his well open. Tetris already. Just now, 471. Knight at 425. So pretty much 2 Tetris are separating the players at this point, but Cobra gets a Tetris. Transition coming now for Knight. Transition with a double at 427. Cobra at 496 has room for up to 2 more Tetrises. Knight still burning here in level 19. Oh, misdrops the Z, but gets Tetris to 454. Cobra at 519, about to transition. He might transition with the next Tetris if he gets the Lombard. Lombard taking a bit to come. He's playing it safe with a couple burns. The drought is brewing here. He needs to be careful. Cobra goes for a triple to transition at 525. Knight at 486. So Cobra maintaining a clean board, and he gets his Tetris to 552. Knight playing for a row 3 Tetris. Tetris for Cobra. Cobra at 579. Knight at 517. Cobra maintaining a 2 Tetris and change lead, and he's behind in lines on top of that, so that's gonna put him in a comfortable situation for now. Just keep in mind that the game keeps going, and Cobra knows that Knight can chase him and chase him down, so Cobra needs to keep pushing and maintain the lead if he wants to win this. Knight in at 555, Cobra 661. Cobra is ready. Tetris for Cobra. Knight is